this is a review of the Ninja Pod coffee maker that I would definitely recommend. So I, had this coffee maker for a long time now, and this is one of the best coffee makers that I ever had. And I'll be explaining to you guys why on that. And, pretty much I'm going to be doing a review and demonstrate you guys on how exactly this works and how you use this coffee maker. But one of the first, few, my most favorite key points I want to mention about this coffee maker is that the beautiful touchless inner, display that has, 4 different settings. We can see the brew button, the size, the style. And when I turn it on, which is the on button right over here, we have different specs and size. So you have the classic mode, the rich mode, the ice mode, and it also comes with the pods and all the stuff that you need as well too. I love how the stainless steel Ninja, the interface is really amazing. It's also, if you have like a traveling mug or something like that, this is also adjustable as well too. So you can pretty much take this out and adjust it. So if you have like a mug that's really tall, you can also adjust the size to however the spec, the height you want it. So I love the fact that this thing is portable and you can just like pretty much, you can move it around, and either if you want, you can just put it on the bottom like that as well too. It also comes with the pretty much, it's the milk frother that pretty much if you're wanting to go create some coffee, then you could do it in this way as well too. I do also want to mention the fact that also comes with the one of the huge things I like about it is that it comes with the pod as well too, the specialty pretty much a teaspoon. And also right over here, if we could get it on camera, it also tells you the pretty much the levels of specs of ounces you can have, the teaspoons. And right here we got it 24 ounces, 14 to 18 ounces, 6 to 12 ounces. It tells you all those specs right there as well too. I been using this for a long time now, like I mentioned before, and it really is very easy. And this is right here, when we hit this button right here, this is where you put your pods inside. So that's the place where you pretty much input your pods. And from right over here, we, like I told you guys, tablespoons, this right here, it comes out as well too. So pretty much you could swap this out and that out and pretty much create however different the however style coffee you want to make. But yeah, we're gonna be going into detail about this coffee maker, and I'll explain to you guys as to why this coffee maker is the best. So right over here we have different sets of brewing styles, and we're gonna start and talk about the classic one. The classic one delivers a smooth, well-balanced flavor, which we have it on right over here, and we already have it on set on there. So what that does is that it creates a smooth, well-balanced flavor. And then right over from there, we also have a rich style flavor, which what that does is that it's a more intense flavor that stands up to milk, cream, and flavoring. So that that creates different kinds of taste and pretty much a different intense flavor that stands up, like I mentioned before. And then we got from there we got over ice mode, which what that does is that it's especially designed to brew hot over ice for freshly brewed style iced coffee that is not watered down, and always fill your vessel to the top of the ice cubes before brewing over the ice. So that's something that you need to keep in mind when you go into that mode. Then on not but last but least, we have the specialty mode. And what the specialty mode does is that it's a super rich concentrate flavor that allows you to make coffee based on drinks like cappuccinos and lattes. And that's also another flavor too that it also mentions on there. And will only brew 4 ounces, not included on all models. So that's something that you need to keep in mind as well too. These are the 4 types of brewing styles that you could choose when you want to go create and make your coffee, that's a huge plus right there. I love the fact that you have different sets of flavors and different modes where you can adjust the settings on however you want your coffee to be made. But yeah, that's one of the key points that I love about this coffee maker. Now we're gonna go move on to the next reason why I love this coffee maker. Another thing I love about this coffee maker is that also behind it comes with the water reservoir. So that right here, so when you're trying to brew your coffee, then what's required is that it tells you 24 ounces of water that you need to pour in, and it also has different levels. It tells the minimum. I love the fact that it has a little diagram where it tells you from pretty much from 12 ounces to minimum to 24. It goes all the way up to the max level. And what I love about how behind it just comes with that. And that's right, pretty much a water filtration system that it comes with. And I love the fact that it comes with it. Now, as compared to other coffee makers where it probably doesn't have it, this one includes it. And it makes pretty much the whole, the layout, the design looks really amazing. The way how they includes everything. And like I mentioned before, the teaspoons it comes, the pods right here, and then the right over here, like I mentioned, the pods, and then the touchless interface screen as over here as well too. But overall, if you're looking for a coffee maker, then this one is probably one of the best coffee makers. And I love the fact that it's also portable as well too. It's not too heavy as well too. It's pretty much user friendly. It's very easy to use, and I would definitely recommend this. Like I mentioned before, touchless interface screen. The silver metallic looks really amazing with the black satin finish. So this right here is your frother whisk. That's what it's called. And it's pretty much just to whisk your coffee. So you can have that too. And I love the fact that also comes with this too. But overall, if you're looking for a coffee maker, then this whole design, this coffee maker, this Ninja from Ninja is probably one of the best coffee makers. And I would highly recommend this coffee maker if you're looking for a new set of a coffee maker and your old one probably broke down, or you're looking for a upgraded version. Then this one is probably one of the best coffee makers that you could get, and I would highly recommend this coffee maker if you're wanting a a flavor taste in your coffee. Then this is probably one of the best coffee makers that you could get.